Hey guys, I hope you're all doing good. Welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you 10 really cool secrets that Battlefield 2042 has. And I know the game is going towards the end of its life cycle, but I think they're pretty amazing little details and Easter eggs, so I still wanted to share them with you. Most of these were originally discovered by members of the Battlefield Easter egg community, so as always, huge shout out to them. Link to their Discord is in the description below. And we started off with something that caught me a bit off guard when it happened for the first time, because when you are idle for too long and your soldiers just standing around doing nothing, they will eventually sneeze very loud and your whole screen is shaking. The sneeze is also not the same every time, and there seem to be several versions of it, but not sure if there's a difference between the specialists in the loudness and the way they are sneezing. Legend says that if you play as Casper, being in the drone view for an extended period of time counts as being idle as well, but I tried it several times for a longer period and it never happened, so not sure if this was removed from the game or it only happens very, very rarely. The next secret might be a bit more well known, but for everyone who just picked up the game in the last few months, this is for sure new. When you called in the robot dog ranger and then command it to a certain point, so it cannot run around, get closer and hold the interact button, E on PC, X on Xbox or Square on PlayStation. If you do it right, your soldier will start to pet the dog after a few seconds. This Easter egg was actually found based on an artwork of Angel where he apparently pets Ranger, but it still took quite some time for anyone to find it in-game. Same for the next secret, even though it's basically hidden in plain sight. Because on Kaleidoscope on the roof of the Yonko building, which is the one with the antenna on top that you can destroy, there is a very special warning sign written in Korean that reveals mysterious accidents involving penguins. Translated, it says, "Penguins are not allowed on this rooftop due to previous accidents with penguins." I wonder what these pesky penguins were up to this time. Maybe they were trying to steal shoes from tourists that just came over to Kaleidoscope for a bit of parkour. Because on the rooftop of the telecom building that is next to the two highest skyscrapers, you can find the red shoes of Faith, the protagonist of Mirror's Edge, a game that was also created by DICE. Same on Flashpoint, by the way. Here the shoes can be found on top of the crane on Objective D. But DICE doesn't only like to put references to their other games into Battlefield, but also to other Battlefields. Above the top barcode of Angel's supply crate, for example, you can find a sequence of numbers that refers to previous Battlefield titles. From 1942 to 2142, 3, 4, 5, up to 2042. And when you translate the barcode itself into Morse code, it will give the Swedish word for penguin. And right below this barcode, there's a warning sign written in Swedish, and translated to English it says, "Warning, the box is very heavy. Try to avoid getting it on your head. The box is not a toy." And below this, in quotes, it says, "Now the enemy has planted his last potato," which is apparently a Swedish idiom when trying to threaten someone, which is a quite funny way to threaten someone. Anyways, while these are very nice little details, the team that worked on Hazard Zone took things a little bit further, because here you can sometimes find specially labeled data drives in the satellites. These show the cover art and title of all main Battlefield games that were released before 2042. They are very rare and appear completely random, so I personally never had one of those, but the more thankful I am for the ones who kept their eyes open and shared their findings with the community. Same goes for our next little egg, even though this one is not so much an egg anymore, but has already hatched from a T-Rex egg. Oh god. What I'm talking about is our beloved Mr. Chompy, who frequently has a reference in Battlefield titles, and 2042 is no difference here. The little dinosaur toy can be found on the map Stadium on the upper floor when walking from Objective C to E, and he was moved a bit due to the rework of the map, but luckily they kept him. And lastly, one very nice addition to our Season 5 map Reclaimed, because on a wall near Objective C2 there is a graffiti that says "Fly High Recon." You can find it when you are on top of the destroyed part of the building and then turn towards the actual objective. This is dedicated to Thick44, who had voiced Recon in the animated series Battlefield Friends, but had sadly died from cancer early last year. And something similar was also made for the Brazilian Battlefield YouTuber Mighty. He had passed away from cancer in 2015, and in Battlefield 2042 one of the AI soldiers got his name. It is very rare to come across him, but after more than 200 hours of playtime, Mighty's father finally found him in-game.
Ali, parece que eu tô aqui. Ali, tá na frente ali.
Achou?
Eu sei. Ele tá na minha frente aqui. Inclusive, acho que foi ele que me matou.
Ele!
Ai, Deus, obrigado, Pai. Até nessas coisas, Senhor. Ai, meu Deus.
And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any Battlefield secrets you would like to share yourself, let me know in the comments below. Until then, thanks for watching, and thanks to my members for the additional support. I'm the Catwoman, and you are awesome.